PetronPay apparently are having issues, guys. Um, Billions of dollars in losses by investors, and it gets worse. It gets worse. There's people preying on the victims who have already lost collectively those billions. Okay, but with PetronPay, apparently it was an oil barrel business, and affiliates were swearing tooth and nail that it was legit. So what's up, guys? What's going on here? Are they paying you guys out in these useless, worthless shit tokens? Anyways, all of that coming up in just a moment. Hi, this is Rory Singh. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, please find that big red button, subscribe, and also click on the bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any important updates. On this channel, what I do most of the time, as per request by my viewers, are reviews. Sometimes I find some good stuff, but more often than not, I found some brutal, nasty scams that have stolen billions and billions and billions of dollars from unsuspecting victims. So don't miss out on this information, because it can't even speak here. It can save your life and your savings and even money that some of you guys don't have. I understand some of you guys, when you think you found a good legitimate opportunity to invest in, some of you borrow from credit card and even mortgage equity. Okay, so don't miss out. Very important, life-changing stuff here that is covered on this channel. Also, before we get started in this PetronPay update, if you're tired of exit scam, underneath this video in the description box, you can get access to a lucrative, legitimate opportunity. Business been around for over 5 years now, and going into its 6th year in business. And I used to be a burnt out trucker, worked 80 hours per week sometimes, got fed up and even burnt out and experienced health issues, came online, found a system, followed it, eventually started seeing income, became consistent with it, and then eventually started seeing a full-time income. So if you're tired of exit scam and you're ready to start the real make money process, get access to this powerful system underneath this video. First link in the description. Okay, now PetronPay, I never was a promoter of this system or any of these passive MLM systems, because too many shenanigans. I of course could make money with it because I have a YouTube channel, I got a blog, I've got other ways of generating traffic. But the problem with this idea is that the great majority of people that are, getting into these schemes keep losing hand over fist their capital. Okay, and worse, some people are borrowing money from credit cards, some people are borrowing money from family and friends, and some people are borrowing money from the equity in their mortgages. You don't want to make that mistake. Sure, if you find something legit that's set up for the long term, that's set up with the regulators, and that offers you a sustainable ROI, then, I don't see any problem with that. But if you guys are looking for 1, 3, 5, 7, 10, 15% daily ROI, even 1% daily ROI, guys, is unsustainable. No financial institution in their right mind would ever offer you that, because they would be out of business. And guess what? If they go out of business, you go out of business. An older gentleman came to my channel and he said, "Hey Rory, I don't give a shit if they're legal, if they're legit, if they're registered with the securities regulator or not. All I want to see is ROI." But the problem with this idea is, if they're not legal, if they're not legit, and if they're not set up with the authorities, they're not set up for the long term. So if it's ROI that you're after, I don't think you're going to see very much of it if it's not legit, guys. And most of you guys have common sense, and you know when something's kind of screwy, but some of you invest anyways. Now with PetronPay, when they first came out, oh man, I did a review on it, and I got hammered with comments, negative comments by the affiliates saying, "Hey Rory, you got to do more due diligence and research." But what did they come out with? They came out with a guy by the name of Johnny Grant. Okay, This is the story, Johnny Grant. And if you look at the name, Johnny Grant, come on, guys, it's like nobody's going to give you their real identity if they have any common sense, because they don't want the regulators, the police, FBI, Interpol, Europol chasing after and knowing who they are. So usually with these companies, they are anonymously owned, and then they hire like paid actors to go out there and front the company. Now apparently with PetronPay, where is Johnny? Johnny is gone bye-bye. Seems to be missing in action. That falls in alignment with another fellow by the name of, let me see, what was the CEO of Mirror? We'll get right into PetronPay tokens and the outcome in just a moment. Mirror Trading International. This guy went missing. Johan. He never went missing. He was like hand in hand with the founders of Mirror Trading International, a scheme from South Africa, and these guys argued tooth and nail. It was like a cult. It was like Cash FX even. Cult-like following. Anyways, with PetronPay, fake CEO is what this guy is. Most likely an actor. Anyways, he's not around. Based on what I'm seeing, we're not seeing him anymore. Okay, where did he go? Most likely he's off on the beaches of the world, you know, drinking out of coconuts. Okay. Now let's look at the PetronPay. Useless shit tokens is behind MLM likes to call them, right? Shit tokens. ERC20. There are, what is called? What is behind MLM and other reviewers call them shit tokens? They call them shit tokens because you can create these things out of thin air. Did you ever hear about the federal bank printing dollars? There's a whole bunch of Americans and other people, investors worldwide. They hate the Fed Bank because they print money out of thin air and inflate the US dollar constantly, and it's always affecting other markets internationally. So everyone hates them. But the thing is, with at least with the Fed Bank, it costs them money to print money, right? It costs them. But with these guys here, Johnny, he just hires or you know, his bosses will just hire some programmers, create some scripts, create a digital coin out of thin air, and then poof, here you go. PetronPay token, or security token, whatever the heck they're calling it. Bada bing, bada boom, here you go. Here you guys go. But this is, whenever they launch a token, some of them launch tokens at the beginning of their launch, when they're pre-launch, and when they are, you know, building a clientele, when all of the network marketers are busy on YouTube sponsoring and recruiting. And it's usually an indicator of a future scam exit to come. Why is this? Because they're useless shit tokens, guys. Print them out of thin air, okay? And then get people to pump people into the scheme. But with PetronPay, what was it they were telling you guys? They were saying they ran into problems when Bitcoin crashed back in the beginning of May. In April, Bitcoin was 54,000 and it dropped down to 38,000 by the beginning of May. Okay, and now it's like, I believe, 36,000 or less. But I don't understand how Bitcoin is affecting them to pay you. Why give you guys shit tokens? They give you the shit tokens as a form of exit scamming, because if they were supposed to pay you in dollars and crypto, and now they're having problems paying you, all they got to do is create the useless shit token and start paying investors out with that. So you guys are probably getting your 1, 3, 5, 7, 10% ROI that you guys are asking for, and now it's being paid out in this useless, worthless token. Okay, from May 10th to May 14th, the token went up to $3,443. Who launches a coin that jumps to like almost $3,500? When you launch a coin, any coin, even if it's Shiba Inu, right, a little meme coin, they go to like 0.00000000005 or something like that cents, right? They don't jump from zero to $3,443, right? Between May 10 to May 14, and then it went down to 1,332, and now, beginning of July, it's zero. It's useless. It's worthless. That's why we call it a shit token. Okay. So it has nothing to do with Bitcoin crash. That should be common sense. And it should have everything to do with an oil barrel business company. This fellow here was in a helicopter making a video on YouTube, flying around saying he's looking at his oil fields, and the affiliates were saying, yeah, right on, Johnny, you're our leader, we love you, you're sexy, take care of our property, our oil fields. And the thing is, if they ever did have oil fields, you guys would never be getting paid out in these useless, worthless shit tokens. It would still be business as usual. Oil barrel business is booming. Gas prices are constantly going up. Jet fuel, all the different byproducts that they make from oil. It's huge, right? You don't lose. And if you guys actually had a chance to get shares into a real oil business company, which is really hard to get nowadays, you'd be rich, right? You guys wouldn't be preparing for doom and gloom. So that is in a nutshell, what is happening with PetronPay. They are very near to exit scam. Okay. The signs are here for you guys to see now. And what makes this worse? That's what I was talking about here. There's even worse scams out there. Well, not worse than PetronPay, because I think they got you good if you did invest and lose. Okay. I'm not here trying to make fun of you guys. I'm just making some, common sense claims with facts that we're all seeing. Okay. But, people make mistakes. But the problem that I'm seeing constantly, before I even get into this Trustpilot, and they have people even preying on you guys that already lost. What I'm seeing with PetronPay and Qubit Life and CashFX, right? And Wiseling and Barax. And there's like another one called Manifest FX. I gave them a half decent review, but they're experiencing issues now too. The problem I'm seeing with these ideas, people keep getting scammed, and then eventually, instead of like learning the lesson, they go out looking for something else that's offering it's like they get into gambling, and they feel that, wow, it's exciting. Whoa, they're paying out in the beginning. Let's chase the HYIPs. Nowadays, back in the day, we used to talk about business opportunities, but nowadays, every Tom, Dick, and Harry is claiming that an HYIP is a business opportunity. PetronPay is an HYIP. And the only people that can make money with HYIP scams are the people who know that eventually it will scam exit. It's not a scam until it exits, but we all know that they're going to scam exit. So in essence, they are all scams promising you guys the unsustainable ROI that most of you still want to get. So, and most of you are going to go out and join something else that you deem less risky. But you can't get something for nothing. What does that mean? That means if you want to make money, then you've got to further your education. You got to get some training, put in some more hours at your job. If you want to make money online, you got to learn skill sets of marketing, find legitimate systems set up for the long term, and go through the learning curve all the way. Most people don't want to do that. That's why we got a lot of affiliates pushing these scams like PetronPay. They think it's a shortcut, but the shortcut is the long cut, always. So the worst problem here that I'm seeing with PetronPay is a bunch of people preying on the victims. Look at this here. Do not trust these horrible people. They're talking about PetronPay, but then they said Janet E. Williams at Outlook changed their life by getting their money back. That's bullshit. You guys can't get your money back from this guy, it's not even his real name. Okay, this is just common sense. Look at this here. Adam Gray, 3 hours ago. Janet Williams at Outlook saved his life, got his money back from Pet. Bullshit. Look at this one here. Lisa says, scam brokers will do you no good. Their major concern is finding a way to lose your money, and that's all. I was in their trap, lost so much, and they were not willing to assist me at all. I contacted the support team, but that proved nothing because they actually ignored all messages sent. I, however, got back my money through some other bullshit. The WatchGuard, it's another scam trying to rip you guys off even more. And some people are going to give them their hard-earned money after they lost money with PetronPay. They're going to give some of these schemers. Look at this one, safe investment. I recommend profit invest trade. Really? Let's see what this lady says. Diana, there are other investors complaining on YouTube and Twitter. I had 3 different withdrawals and none of them got to me. Would say I was lucky after a bit of research finding Premier Coop. Oh man, more and more. They will only take your funds. Financial resource, another scam, preying on scam victims. Isn't that something? Here a person says, beware, PetronPay is a total scam. Once you put your money in, you cannot get it out. I invested, almost lost all my savings here, lost everything. Fortunately, I managed to get my money back through, bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Top-notch recuperations. Other person says, Brian says, 2 days ago, PetronPay is a total scam. All positive reviews of PetronPay are fake. All reviewers offering or naming fund recovery experts are scammers. Well, I'm a reviewer. Does that mean I'm a scammer by sharing a lucrative training platform with people that teaches them how to do affiliate marketing right? I don't know, Brian. I'm also sharing information about the scammers. Brian's probably gone looking for another scam to get ripped off in. Anyways, I'm going to close out with that idea. Not everyone are scammers. On this channel, what I do here every single day is I share information that will serve you guys. Some of you guys don't take the information, and some of you guys lose your nest egg. Some of you take the information and go along with that, and you save a ton of money, right? So I'm offering value on the channel, aren't I? Information that can save you. You don't have to partner up with me. If you don't like money and you're not serious and you're not going to do anything to help yourself, well, by all means don't join me. But I do these videos for traffic. Originally I created this channel just for entrepreneurship type of stuff. I used to be, giving people value-based stuff on how to become affiliate marketers. And then slowly I created followers, and then every day everyone just keeps asking me to do reviews on Ponzi schemes. So I was like a YouTuber, an affiliate marketing training type of channel that turned into Ponzi scheme reviewer. But because of supply and demand, you've got to feed the people what they want, and what they want are reviews on Ponzi schemes. So here we are today. But you guys are getting value, and you know it. Even the haters, even you guys keep coming back. Isn't that a fact, guys? Anyway, before we close off, if you're tired of exit scam, be sure to check out my #1 recommended opportunity underneath this video. First link in the description. If you didn't already subscribe, make sure to do so, and also click on that bell notification icon. And please comment, like, and share this video. Share it with anyone you think needs to hear this message. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for visiting the channel, and I will see you on the next one.